Hello guys, Vengeancer here, bringing you another BDO video. Today I am running down south to the Mountain of Eternal Winter area because there's something I want to do down there. Now I got some coffee, much needed coffee. It's a cloudy day. It's been raining for like 2-3 days straight now, and we're stuck inside, so more content. Yay. You can hear my Central Market pop in the background. Okay, so I spared you guys the long, boring mess of having to sit through me doing the exploration journal part for the HP journal, but long story short, I got the HP journal done. Turn off chat in case somebody says something terrible in there. Don't want to get hit with that. So my journals are pretty well done. I'm missing a little bit of HP and stamina out of it, but for the most part we have completed. We're all the way through Igor Bartali. We're most of the way through everything. I got Deves 5 and 6 left to finish, which gives me a little bit of HP and stamina. Dorn Morgrim is done as far as I know. I got like a couple of things to hand in there. I don't have much left on it. I did the important parts before, but you can see my total stats on the left side. And like I said, I'm missing I think like 9 HP and 5 stamina. I think I got the rest of it taken care of. Lamut gang, I'm not doing it, not dealing with it. Caphras, I've got to do Journal 4 still. I've got some of it done, but I don't have all of it done. So I got to complete 4. And then I need to do Alliston Journal number 3, which is in the Old Moon, I think. No, it's not. It's somewhere else. I'm just silly and can't remember where it's at. It's down here. So I need to finish this up. I've got the rest of book 3 to finish to get the Caphras out of it. But so what I ended up doing is I decided to work on the volume 3 of this and obtain all the knowledge in the exploration category, because one of my goals for the week was to gain 5 max energy, and the exploration thing gained me 3. So I went from 525 to 528, and plus it allowed me to finish the HP journal. This was pretty easy. I did that in one try with the Pegasus, and then all you had to do is go talk to the node manager, or the owner of Northern Wheat Plantation. So that was easy. Book 4 wasn't bad either. I spent probably $1 billion over. I enhanced a coral ring. I think I enhanced the Tree Spirit belt and the Belt of Schultz and the Cagtum submission ring. Those 3 I did. These last 2 I bought those. I didn't want to enhance them. So that cost me a little more than it might have, but it also cost me maybe a little less than it could have. So not too bad. Got my HP out of that. We're up to 3652 with the current build. And of course, as I get Fallen God and other things, that will increase. So I'll be pretty good on HP. 4,000 HP Wizard will be fantastic if I can get it that high and maintain my current build. Silver, we're still at 19 billion, and I got a whole mess of stuff that I need to pop a value pack for. I decided to sell the Imperfect Lightstones I've been collecting. I also sold that off because I accidentally had one too many of those when I bought them. So I sold off the fire. The other ones are still working on selling. I got quite a bit of those. Hopefully they sell themselves out. Plus we got a Manos earring out of a box. I got rid of the Duologia tanning knife. That'll help. A bunch of other drops here and there. Sweet honey wine. Some other random rings and stuff. And then forest rings. Plus I got more over here. I got a bunch of forest furies and a bunch of other random crap that I can sell, and 8 more forest rings from grinding Ronaros. Just random stuff from hunting or tanning in the Navarre Steppe that I've started working towards. And I got a Duo-Tungrad earring out of a box. So that's an easy 700 million. So that'll replace most of the silver I spent on getting my HP up. And so we'll be back to close to being near 20 billion. Of course, I have 365 I carry around on my character. I try to keep it around a couple hundred million because most things you're not going to run out of silver if you have a couple hundred million on you. Don't forget to hit your silver event items. If you haven't, they got a day 2 spring box here. Buy that sucker up. I don't really buy pearls, so the coupons are probably just going to rot in there. I'm not going to do anything with those, I don't think. Like I said, most of the pearls I have bought and spent were done so early on, and I bought the tent, the weight, the hedgehog, some inventory expansions, and other just permanent account upgrades. And I don't like to spend things on stuff that's going to go away. I think I bought some mount skill coupons, but other than that, I don't plan on buying pearls. Costumes, the game is throwing so many costumes at you. I've got all the ones that I could ever want, plus I've got multiples of them, so I got all these I can melt for crons, because these I just don't care about. Maybe I'll put one on another character, but I don't care about alts too much. I like my wizard, even if it is in a terrible spot in terms of PvE and maybe PvP on small scale. I know guilds still recruit them for Node Wars, but we'll see. So, what are we doing today, now that I got all that mess out of the way? Well, I'm running to Mountain of Eternal Winter because I want to finish off my goal for the week of getting 5 more max energy. We already got 3 out of the exploration node. Out of the exploration journal or academic, whatever you want to call it. But I've picked out a couple of other places I can pull some energy in that I missed whenever I was doing things. So, we're down here at Mountain of Eternal Winter. What I'm looking for are these node managers down here. So the Derelict Trade Post, Shrine of Silent Prayers, and then there's a couple more. But I have a map pulled up, so I am currently going to run around and see if I can find it. Or maybe make myself look stupid, you know, one or the other. Alright, where are we at? We're here. And if I switch over to my map, right here is where the trade post is. So it should be... Okay, so judging by this, it's right here. Let's run back up here and look, and then kind of over this way. Maybe? Can I jump up this hill? I have to be careful with this Pegasus. It likes to go up the hills like this, but it also gets stuck in certain places and will just all of a sudden launch me off cliffs, and then I end up almost killing the horse. So I just need to look around and see if I can find an NPC around here that I haven't talked to. I know that there was one. I may have to cut this if it takes me too long and I start looking retarded. Sometimes I feel a little challenged. So we'll walk over this way and see what we can see. Am I just, how do I get up here? Well, it wants me to go back that way. What's up here? Can I even go up here? Okay, so there's the trade post. Let's see if I can get to the node manager by going this way. That's all it took. Just climb up the mountain and not be stupid. See? Kill my horse, even though I was smacking my E button like crazy to glide.
Huh? There's something unstalled.
Go!
Wherever you're
So there's one. Now I gotta find the Shrine of Silent Prayers. So back to the map. Shrine of Silent Prayers is a little bit to the left. And judging by that, it looks like it's like over here somewhere. So let's just take a little look-see. I kind of like this music down here in the Mountain of Eternal Winter spot. Okay, cool. It unlocked, so now if I click on this, it's going to take me way back up there to the node manager. Fantastic. So we'll knock out the knowledge on this and gain 1 max energy, which we already have, but I want to unlock the nodes anyway. So we've gained 4 energy this week, which is pretty good. 529 is not small energy pool by any means, but I think total there's like 650, 651. I think the base energy you get in it like 30 or something around there, and then there's like 621 to unlock. So I'm starting to get to that point where around like 600 or getting close to 600 is when things get difficult, where the energy becomes more of a pain to get. Charbonneau Villa Node Manager, where's that at? Okay, so if we look on this nice little map, it's up there. And what's this other one? Pilgrim's End. I don't see Pilgrim's End here. Maybe I'm blind on the map. I don't see it. Okay, so we will go for the Charbonneau. I can actually get these off camera. So the other node that I wanted to work on, if I swap over to this, you can see all my crazy notes where I have everything written down for video schedules and crap. So I've done those. Node Manager, done those. I've got a couple that I still need to explore. So I want to go do the Great Library. I'm going to have to do some looking on that. Back to Grumpy Green. BDO. The Great Library of Grana Knowledge. Cool. Incendar is pretty good. I like Incendar. Let's go to that. Let me go down, down, down. So it's the journal, adventure journal, come Sylvia. Great Library of Grana is here. And if these ads could please stop popping up, that would be nice. Okay, we got The Queen in the Sea, and then we have this one, Gardener's Song. And then the other one that I need is the Berry of Light. This one here. So I need these two. This is what we're looking at. Where's this guy at? That doesn't tell me much. But it does tell me that I need to run to Grana. So give me a second, and once I'm over there, I will bring you all back into it. Okay, let me... Where are you at, Library of Grana? I never can remember. I'm pretty sure it's here. So I'll run there and then pick you guys back up. I don't want to have to make you sit through me running and flying around the map. So, and I don't like to use the Magnus unless I absolutely have to. But since I got time, I'll just run there. So give me a second. Okay, Grana it is. We are here. Now if I can just figure out what I'm doing. Alright, we don't need the horse where we're going. I think this is it, if I remember right. Yeah. Alright, so I'm looking for a place that has a giant bookcase. I missed something in here whenever I swept through here. And I want to say that it's this right here. Cool. Alright, so that one's that one. Now we need the Great Library of Grana, the other one. See if I can find it. Here is what the thingy says. So by going off that, we gotta go to the second floor. Probably on the other side. Yep. And it should be like right here. Yeah, we got it. Cool. So there's our 5 energy for the... And I've got tons of stuff that I haven't done in here. At least the Kama Silva Journal is getting done slowly. I mean, I've got 3 or 4... 2, 3, yeah, 4 energy I can eke out of the Kama Silva Journal. Most of my adventure journals are not done. I've done some of the Balanos ones. I've done all the Serendia ones that I know about. Calvion, I've done a lot of them. Of course, Great Marnie's Discovery, I haven't done very many of. Medea, I haven't worked on. And then on past that, if I got some just by happenstance, then yes, but I haven't actively worked on anything past, like, I worked on Serendia and some of Balanos, but the other ones are just kind of ones that I've done here and there. As far as academics, you can kind of see I've done some here and there. Exploration is the one that we worked on, but the rest of these, that's where most of my energy that I still have left to get will come from. Because the character is pretty well done, topography is pretty well done, unless I just don't know about a category. And then ecology is mostly done, but not completely. So there is that. But most of my energy is going to be coming from the academics and the adventure journals. And I've put them off because they're a pain in the butt to do. A lot of them are quests and a lot of them are Amity based. So, you know. Moving forward, what are we going to be doing? So that's pretty much all I have for today, but I want to talk about some stuff that might happen in the future and where I want to push to. I'm running out of easy, low-hanging fruit in terms of gains. You know, in BDO, making easy gains, you want to try and get all the little small piecemeal easy gains first, and then do work on one big one at a time so you don't completely burn yourself out or break yourself. Getting more energy, I have found if I set myself a goal of gaining 1 or 2 a week or 5 a week and just kind of slowly work towards that, it helps. In terms of life skilling, you got to have the energy. And now that I'm actively grinding a lot to finish up some of these treasure pieces of things, the MP, the HP potion, the MP potion, we're going to have to spend a lot of energy at Navarne Steppe, so I'm going to have to do that. But it's just slow going, and the same with like contribution points. Soft cap is 425, and I'm slowly, overnight, while I'm fishing, I'm gaining these discarded glass bottles, which are very, very effective at increasing your contribution very quickly. It's a lot more effective than even cooking. In terms of value, because you can trade the cooking byproducts for milk, so that's a thing. But moving forward, I really think that I'm going to keep pushing for the Pen Uragons. I'm slowly, very, very slowly, saving up more hards. I'm at 81. The event has helped. Still not to a point where I want to order them on the marketplace yet. I don't want to spend my liquid silver. But we will slowly do some enhancing on these as we get there. I got 600 and something memory fragments that I've been saving up from events. So that's a good thing. Once the Uragons are done, and I've kind of gotten some of these other smaller things out of the way, I'm going to push for the Pen Black Star offhand again. I may give up on making this Goddard try because it's just wasting my fail stacks, and I was hoping it would go quickly and I wouldn't have to worry about it too much, but it's to a point where I think that what I'm sinking into making it for the 1 AP gain is not worth it, especially since I'm just going to sell it off. I might get my money back, or I might break even, or I might lose money. You know, I got to think about that. But definitely short term, I want to finish up some of these other little piecemeal things. And where I'm going to be going next, once I finish Rhonaros, I am going to be grinding Tashira. And that should be the last crappy low place that I have to grind. After that, I'll have to grind Monsham, which isn't nearly as bad as Tashira. Navarn Steppe is not really, I don't consider that grinding because you're just killing and then tanning the monsters. But with the Tashira runs, it's a 140 AP spot. It's awful. And then Monsham's over here is not as bad. Where'd it go? I always forget where it's at. It's a 240 spot, so it's not nearly as bad, but that'll be the other place that I have to grind, so I'll be spending a lot of time going back and forth between Monsham's and Navarn Steppe to finish that up. I don't know why they put One Piece way over here at the 140 spot. It doesn't make sense. Because Rhonaros is a 240 spot. Monsham's a 240 spot. Navarn Steppe's a 210 spot. Sharakon's a 210 spot. And then I guess Blood Wolves and Sheer Runs are the outlier, but 140 is way low. So I'm going to knock that spot out. There's another guy that I can talk to, get some knowledge. Maybe I need to go talk to them. Talk to those guys and get some more, unlock some more knowledge. But definitely going to knock out the Tashira Ruins. Maybe I'll get the full piece quickly and I won't have to be there very long, but chances are I'll have to grind 100 pities. And then after I'm done grinding that, in terms of things on my list to do, we're knocking out the low-level spots pretty quick. I've still got to do the upgraded compass and the map pieces, but those are a little higher. Akhman and Histria aren't as bad in terms of, let me get up here. I don't know if I can see them here on the map, can I? Probably not. I can't remember. No. I'll have to, can I click on one of these? So we've got Akhman here. It's a 250 spot, not too bad. We can make decent coin out of there, and then history is also pretty high, so it's not too bad as well. Granted, they're not going to make me rich by any means, but it's a lot better than grinding a 140 spot that the trash loot isn't worth much, you know. At least these are worth 15,000, and Akhman's not as good, but it's definitely a whole lot better than the Tashira Runs route, with the trash loot being terrible in terms of rates. So, but that's okay. Maybe we'll get the ancient Mark Thanen's gland, and I won't have to spend a whole lot of time there, and we can move on quickly. But that's what we're gonna hope for. But that's kind of my roadmap. I wanted to piggyback off the knowledge thing, but we got the knowledge knocked out. So in terms of what we had to do this week, I laid out the plan was been farming. I've been grinding for the HP potion. I've been farming hards and Caphras. I started the Navarran Steppe hunting, and now we've got the max energy. So I know we're gonna finish the potion piece. You'll probably see that tomorrow. I know that I will finish it within pretty quickly. So that'll be a good thing. We'll get that finished up, and then we'll move on for next week. Maybe I can conclude the week with a little bit of PvP, or maybe some Arsha grinding or something. Is kind of what's in my mind. Now, I want to talk about one last thing. My weeks run a little different because I need to be not recording on the weekends. So my weeks tend to run Saturday through Friday. So the weekend kind of gets tacked on to the next week. And then Friday is kind of the end of my recording week. So, and then as far as the upload goes, I try to schedule it so that it goes up on Sunday. But the recording's a little different, so my weeks run a little different, so you guys are like a few days behind. But appreciate all the support lately, and I hope this at least was a little informative. I know it's not much in terms of content, but I wanted to go over some of the stuff that I've done and kind of just make small gains. You can't always be enhancing pens every day. But there's that. And as my schedule gets busier, because it is springtime, I may end up just switching. Instead of doing videos every day, I may try and start switching to maybe streaming for an hour or so. I'm looking at it, and I'm kind of pushing for it. I would prefer to do that, but BDO works better as a game that you stream versus one where you're making daily videos like I've been doing. So we'll see. But I'm going to get out of here. You guys enjoy the rest of your day, and if there's something you want to see, let me know. See you in the next one. As always, until next time.